Good evening. Another week again. It's good to be back. Just wait for some of you to jump on. We'll see how we go this evening. Had quite a number of you on last week and hoping to have many of you on again this evening, and I'm hoping that you can hear me. Hoping I am actually live. Let me know. Hang on, it might help if I actually have a look on my page down here. Just hang on a minute, because I hope we haven't got any hiccups. Come on. Very slow. What about over here? I can see some of you jumping on now. If you can just let me know that you can hear me okay, because I always get paranoid now every week that I'm talking to nothing, or nobody can hear me, nobody can see me. It just seems to be a little bit slow, the internet again, because we do have rain down here in the Illawarra. There's a couple of you now. And it's very slow again. Hang on. I've got an iPhone here, an iPad over here, computer here, and you think somewhere along the line I would be getting some form of reception, seeing something. Okay, so that's working. That's good. Okay, I can see some of you now. That's good. That seems to be working. That's good. So far, so good. Fingers crossed that we are good to go with this. All right. So let me know where you are located, where you are watching from. And while you do that, I ask if you can if you wouldn't mind liking and sharing my live feed here this evening to help get the word out. Julie is off sick this evening. She's got the lurgy, I believe. She just sent me a message saying that she is in bed. So I'm assuming that you are watching from bed, Julie. Hope you get better very, very soon. Like, AKA also tomorrow. Might come in tomorrow at some stage for a little visit. Okay, Amanda is watching from Christchurch, New Zealand. Thank you for joining me. I know it's a little bit late over there. Thank you for staying up for this. Christine is in Goulburn. Michelle, good evening. I'll just wait for more of you to jump on here. If you haven't already liked my Facebook page, consider doing that, even following the page. I think you've got to follow it now to get my notifications. I have so much going on all the time, and I know that a lot of people are not getting notifications of where I am, what I'm doing until after the fact, and they say, I wish I had have known that. I didn't know, and I've only been advertising it and posting it and sharing it, for a month leading up to events, and then it's always after. They say that they don't that they're not getting notifications until after. So I always encourage people, like the page, follow it, get notifications. Hello, Rita. Sorry I didn't come in today. I was a bit busy, a bit laid up. Scott, good evening. Always good to see you here, my friend. Sharon, hello. I am well, thank you, Sharon. I hope you are also. I'm down to my last couple of days here. I am going to Tamworth on Thursday. I'm driving up to Tamworth on Thursday. Friday, I've got the show on there at the Tamworth Services Club with Linda Usop. And then on the weekend, we have the expo with the Australian Spirit Beings. Meg, I'd say this every week. Australian Spirit Beings, I think that is. I'm sorry if that's wrong. I really should have written down to talk about it. I'm sorry. We might even do a live from Tamworth for everybody. Looking forward to getting up there. It's a very, very long drive for me and very, very long drive back, but I'm sure it'll be well worth it. I always get a lot of downloads when I do road trips as well, a lot of ideas of what I need to be doing and where I need to be going as well. School holidays are coming up, and I do not work during school holidays, or it's very, very minimal work that I do. I like to dedicate that time to my daughter. I will probably still be doing live feeds on the Tuesday night, but I actively, consciously try to not do readings during that time. I try to spend time with her because I'm on the road a lot and I feel guilty, and I need to spend some time with her some stage. Saying that, she's been read the riot act. She's in my bedroom. We'll see how we go with that. Michelle, I will be in Goulburn again. I've been advertising Goulburn. See, again, I advertise it all. It's all up there on my Facebook, all there. And that's why I say to people, go to my page and have a look to see what I'm up to. But the answer to your question, lovely, is on the 26th of July. If that's a Friday, the 26th, that's when I'm coming down there. Now, what else have I got happening down? I do have a workshop. I've got another development workshop on Sunday, the 21st of July. I'm taking bookings for that. It's an all-day workshop. The morning will be dedicated towards psychic development, and then the afternoon towards mediumship development. If anybody's interested, lunch is included. It's being held at Port Kembla. Okay, let's have a look here. Who have we got on here? So I do ask if you can like and share the page, please. Let me know that you have done that. Amanda Cassie in Christchurch. Have I read for you before? And do we have anybody from Tamworth that's going to be coming to our show on Friday night and to the expo on the weekend? Okay. Oh, you know what I've done? I do this all the time. Oh my God. I always forget to press to go live on Instagram, and everybody on Instagram is just sitting there waiting for me to go live. And here we are, like nearly 10 minutes in. They've been sitting there. Oops. Oopsie. All right. I seem to be okay live there. Okay. All righty. Now, those newbies on here, I'll just explain how we roll here on this channel. Again, I will introduce myself. I do this every week when I remember. My name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I am based here in the Illawarra, Wollongong, South Coast, New South Wales, about an hour south of Sydney. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I travel extensively for my work, and when I am not there traveling, you'll find me in my shop in Port Kembla, where I do one-on-one readings. I also do Zoom readings and phone readings throughout the week when I'm not traveling. Also, I do a lot of shows as well. Now, psychic being, I'm a psychic, which means that I can see what's going on around you, past, present, possible, future. And a medium is somebody who can connect you with your loved ones on the other side. Now, when I do a lot of these readings on these live feeds, I do tend to stick to the psychic side of it, only because it's quite fast paced. I try to get through as many of you as what I can on these live feeds, and understand that anything that I see coming for you, you do have free will, which means that you do have opportunities to change your path by different choices and decisions. So just keep that in mind as well. I always stay true to the information that I do get from Spirit. The mediumship here, I tend to steer clear on Facebook because, again, excuse me, a little bit of a tickle in my throat. Hope I'm not coming down with anything. Now, the reason why I tend to steer clear is because we do have lags on here, and I give you evidence and it takes a while for you to get back, and it gets boring for people. And unless I've got Spirit here knocking on my head, that's when I tend to steer clear of them. Bear in mind also, I do prefer to work with direct questions. No medical, no legal on these live feeds. It's a legality thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's be a little bit specific with questions as well. It means I can get through more of you. And as many of you know, we get to about 8:45 now, and I tend to start pulling cards, which everybody seems to enjoy. I think probably use the same cards again tonight. Seems to be well received. Mm. Don't like this tickly throat. Hope it's not the start of something, because that's the last thing I need going up to Tamworth on the weekend. All right, now, so I just ask that you like and share, guys. Let me know that you have done that. I do ask that you do that. I do ask that you put liked and shared in the comments section there, along with your questions and all comments, all in the same comment, please, because it's hard for me to go back. I am streaming to multiple platforms this evening, so please don't think I'm ignoring you if you're only in a channel that's got 2 or 3 people watching. Not the case in any way whatsoever. And I'll just say that to people on Instagram as well. Please consider going over to Facebook and watching me from there. Okay, now, all right. See, again, I've got people just putting shared or liked or whatever in one comment. I need it all together, guys. So liked and shared with the question and or comment straight after if you're wanting to get my attention, because it's very hard for me to keep scrolling up and down, going across multiple platforms. And I don't have Julie here this evening as well. I've just she's off. She's come down with the lurgies. So I know you're watching, Julie. So lots of love to you. If we can send Julie lots of healing and lots of love. She is missed. Now, where are we? Okay, so I do ask if we can be a little bit specific, because otherwise I'm just going to give you general readings. So, like, for instance, here, Natasha Drummond, you're saying anything for you. Okay, so Natasha, let me just, I actually write a lot of things down here, guys. So this is what I'm doing if I'm wondering what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. I'm going to say this, Natasha. You know the same when we talk about the Midas touch? I just feel like where you are in your life at the moment, it's like you can't go wrong. I just feel like somewhere along the somebody's looking over you. I feel like you are being blessed. I also feel like whatever you choose to do, whatever decisions you make, or you're going to be making, it's all the right things to put you on this path of success as well. I do acknowledge that there has been disappointments in the past, and now I feel like the tables are turning, and now things are starting to happen for you, or they will be happening for you, and I don't want you getting into this. Oh, what's going to happen? You know, when you wait for something just to go wrong, don't think that way, because I just feel like now tables are turning and things are starting to look better for you. I'm being told also that everybody is born psychic, but I feel like I need to actually highlight that with you. And I feel like you need to be looking into that if you're already not doing that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Hope that helps you. Good evening, Tamwa. Lovely to see you here. Now, lots of love, Julie. That's from Scott. So I'm sure she'll read them all later on. Okay. Sharon Wilson, thank you for liking and sharing. What do you see for me? Sharon, I sort of like know what your situation is, but I'm just being told here by Spirit that there is an element of moving on. So I'm assuming that this is to do around property, house, contracts are also showing me here with you, if that's already happened for you. If not, not too far off. I'm just, again, I feel like now is the time there's a moving on here, and now is the start of a whole new path for you. Okay, so again, I feel like that this is going to be a bit of a theme tonight with a lot of people, that there's new beginnings with a lot of people at the moment. I know that we just got into the new financial year. If you are in Australia, if you're an Aussie watching, we just started the new financial year yesterday, so it's new beginnings for a lot of us with our finances. So that could very well mean you as well, Sharon. Now, excuse me. I swear I'm going to be sick on the weekend. Okay, I wasn't like this an hour before. Jules is off sick, Tammy. She's in bed sick. Who else have we got here? Christine Jordan, thank you for liking and sharing. Do you see me starting a small business, please? Okay, I just got a yes, but there's a lot of I feel like I need to be talking about disruptions and delays as well. So is this something that you're currently going through? If not, this could be something that you are going to be coming up against. I'm hearing disruptions and delays around you, around a new business, but ultimately I'm hearing a yes. I just feel like that there is obstacles to overcome for that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Who else have we got? Thank you. Where are we? Hang on, so I'm just trying to stop this from scrolling up. And those who have just jumped on, I just ask that you like and share, and actually put liked and shared in the comments section along with your questions and or comments. We don't have Julie here this evening to help us, so it will help me out immensely if you did that, because she's usually putting it in the comments section there. Now, just heard a car screech out the front then. Oh. Somebody was asking about, will I move away overseas with this? So who's that? Vanessa. Right, Vanessa. Okay, this is the thing, Vanessa. Is this for a love interest? Is this connected to another person, a third party? I feel like I need to bring that up, because I'm being shown here or asked to pass on to you to just be wary of things that are started on unstable ground here. It may not be a relationship itself, it may even be the fact of moving overseas. So highlighting instability here, unstable ground, foundations are not stable. So you're asking, will you move overseas? They're actually bringing this up first before I can even give you an answer with this. I do see a celebration around you. So I'm going to say yes, but I feel like I need to talk about all the other stuff in the meantime as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Okay. If it's not to do with relationship, it's about the actual move itself. Make sure you've got all your ducks in the row. I'm hearing unstable foundation with this. I'm sure she is, Rita. It's you know what Jules is like. She bounces back pretty quickly. Brooke, I don't quite understand your question, darling. What do you see for me in love with me and my person? Could you re-English that for me so I can understand it, please? Thanks. Okay. Sue Ann from South Africa over on YouTube. I pull the cards at 8:45. It's just gone 8:19 now. I'm just doing mini reads for people. So what's that, in about 25 minutes? I'll start pulling some cards if you want to hang around for then, darling. Tian, good evening. Okay. Right. She does, Rita. Yeah, no, she does. Okay. Now, Brooke, you're asking what will happen between us romantically. Interesting. I always find these questions interesting when people ask me that when they've been in a relationship with somebody, because I'm one of these people say, go with your intuition. I think I put a post up today about the word intuitive, and it's literally feel into it, intuit. Get it? Feel into it. And I'm pretty certain that's where the word intuitive has come into it. Feel into it. And I'm all for encouraging people to listen to what's going on in here. And I do find those questions interesting when people say, what do you see for this? What do you see? Now, this is the thing. I'm getting do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I. And how long have you been with them? Because I do see a celebration coming up here, but I also feel like I need to talk about an ending of something and a birth of something at the same time. Now, that's the ending and the birth, the ending and the birth, the ending. So I'm going to say here, so you're saying we're not together. So why are you asking me about love then? Okay, why are you asking me? Because I'm being shown here, do I, don't I, all of this contemplating here, and I have to talk about the ending of something and the birth of something. So were you together and did the relationship end? And if you're asking me if we're going to get back together, I've been quite forward with people the last couple of weeks about relationships. And that's what I always say. If they want to, they will. It's that simple. I'm sorry to say. And I always say to people, let's work on us. Let's do you, and let's do some self-growth here, because that could possibly be one picking up the ending of something and the birth of something, the ending relationship, the birth of you again. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, who else have we got here? You're welcome, Sue Ann, if you want to hang around till 8:45. Good evening, Athena. Thank you for joining me. Now, those who have just jumped on, because people are asking me questions and I keep asking, can you please like and share? Let me know that you have done that all in the same comment section here for me. Okay, because I come on here every week. It's my way of giving back, and I notice people come on, they get their question answered and they're off again. And I just ask for a little bit of exchange of energy here. Good evening, Star T. Thank you for joining. Now, okay. Kathy Williams, good evening. Just wondering if I'll ever find a partner. Thank you. Okay. I swear to God, I'm going to open up Linda's Love Life or whatever, something like this. Okay. And I'm going to say this, and everything I say comes from the heart, and it honestly does, even though sometimes I can sound a little bit hard with this, but for me, it's a little bit of it's a little bit of tough love. Now, Kathy, they're showing me here, and I'm going to say this again: the biggest relationship you ever have with yourself is with yourself. Okay, and I'm getting a lot of people wanting to be in relationships, but I'm encouraging people to do work on you and to be happy in the skin that you have before you look for somebody. And I can promise you, the minute when you say, I'm happy, I'm happy at being single, I don't need anybody in my life, that is when that person will come in, because you've risen that vibration so high. That's the vibration that you're attracting in, and that's the person that you need in your life. Now, with you, I'm picking up you're more lonely than romantic. Is that right? I'm just picking up you're quite lonely. I'm being told here that you've had a few. I'm going to say sudden changes and big changes in the last 6 months. They're saying here, so that's why you're questioning that, because you're feeling a little bit lonely with this here. Now, where I'm at this evening, I can't give you an answer, Kathy. Okay, and I won't pretend to and I won't make something up just for the hell of it. But I can't give you an answer this evening. I'm just being asked to pass on to do work on you. You're quite an intuitive person too, I'm hearing as well. And they're saying to me also, you make a lot of effort to get out and about, and you make a lot of effort to meet people as well. This is your tribe. This is your tribe. Okay, darling. So I'll leave that there for you. Okay, who else have we got here? Thanks, Tammy. Tian, you got 7 grandkiddies now. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations. So what did we just have? Scott, if I started up a love coaching group, I think I'd have people join and I'd have people leave very, very quickly, I think, because I can be a bit blunt. I don't do kumbayas. That's my downfall. No, it's not. I'm true. I'm real. Okay, here is another. Leonie Highland, welcome to Linda's Love Chat. Okay, I have a connection that goes hot and cold over 5 months. Spent last time with them Friday. Okay, and I'm going to say this, and I say this with love, and I say this with respect, darling. If they want to, they will. Pure and simple. It doesn't matter how high a fence is. If a guy wants to spend time, they will jump that fence. They'll find a way to get around that fence, over it, under it, dig a hole around it, whatever, if they want to. Okay. Unfortunately, these days, with the internet and all these dating apps and everything that's going on, it's given everybody too many options. And people have this fear that they're going to miss out on the next best thing. And I'm going to say this, and sorry, no disrespect to the men either, okay? But I'm sure Scott will agree with me with this one. Men are gatherers. No, hunters. Women are gatherers. Men are hunters. They have this DNA in them to hunt. And women these days have actually taken that away from the men. They no longer have to work for it. They don't have to work. Okay? And I'm going to say I may sound a little bit old-fashioned, and that's okay because that is me, and I have old-fashioned values, and I feel like that the man has to do the hunting and the chasing. And that's why I'm going to say I'm going along the lines of this, Leonie. If they want to, they will. And it's also, same thing with guys and girls. Men come to me too about women, and I'll say to them, if they want to, they will. Okay, these days there's too many options. Breadcrumbing, what are all the other buzzwords I use? Options, breadcrumbing, ghosting, zombies, the whole lot. Okay, so I'll just let you think about that. Okay, I know it doesn't help you. Okay, you're welcome, Kathy. You had a baby girl yesterday, Tian. Love it. Love it. Good evening, Justine. Sophia. Nice. See, Scott, blunt is not a downfall. Do you know, I spent my entire life being pulled up the way I am. And it did give me a complex. And it's only really been the last 18 months that I've actually stood in my power. I don't care now. Because this is me, and this is the way that I've always been, and I should never have had to apologise. I think I put something else up again today too, did I? You do you or something, but don't apologise for it. Don't be apologetic. But do it without apology. That's right. Christina, yep, thank you. Oh, Athena, I'm not even going to answer that. God, see Rick and I going, you're going to Greece, so I'm not even going to entertain that one. Tian, so you're staying single, and that's okay, honestly. Gigi, yes, a drive is required. If we make it too easy, they don't have to put any effort. I'm going to use a cliche. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? So, Leonie, that's it, darling. Let's cut some energy. Let's just cut some energy and do some work on you. All that energy that you're putting in towards that person, let's bring it all back and let's you put that energy into you and a little bit of self-growth there. Summer, Scott and I'll ever get married. Is that the Scott that we've got on here, darling? Because I think Scott's looking for a wife, aren't you, Scott? Sorry, I'm just being a bit funny now. If you can like and share, let me know that you've done that, guys, and pop that same thing with the liked and shared along with your comments and or questions. Okay. Okay, Damanthi. Okay, hello. Now, what are you saying there? I've liked and shared any news in the spiritual realm for me. So you're after a general, just a message coming in from spirit. Is that right, darling? So let me see, Timothy. My pens always go on me. Timothy. Okay. Now you, darling. Okay. They're talking to me about a fresh start and new beginnings for you. Fresh start and new beginnings. So you've had issues with work. And they're saying that there's things that have been cleared up and new beginnings with that. Is that right? Because I feel like there's been the sweeping away of the old things. I feel like we've had a whole spring clean and things have been moved out here. And if that's not the case, that this is what is coming for you as well. So what are you saying there? Yeah, so I forget what I just said, lovely. So they're just saying fresh beginnings, fresh start around work. And I feel like there's been a big spring clean with that. And that's what they're wanting you to know. You're on the right track with that one, darling. Few disappointments around you within the love department, is that right? Or not sure what's happening as well? Because they're just saying keep your chin above water with this and just look. That's a really odd thing. What do you want me to say that to them? Look towards the light. That's really weird. Look towards the light with this around love life, because they're saying that there are changes around there for the better as well. You've come a long way in the last couple of months as well, in terms of personal growth and the way that you view things a little bit differently as well. And this is going to work for you in your to your advantage. But they're also highlighting August with me for you in terms of some changes that are coming around you. But they're also talking about money as well. So are you due for a pay rise or some sort of review as well? I just feel like I need to highlight that for you. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Now, is that why you're sun gazing to what today? You're looking towards the light. Tell me something, Timothy. So what happened when you were looking, what were you daydreaming about? Because that's what they brought up, look towards the light. So that was obvious of significance for you. So whatever you were thinking about then and whatever messages you were getting, I feel like you need to take note of that. You're welcome. Justine Hone, I'm singing, and I wanted to say all I'm hearing, and I'm singing it, is the song by Yaz, The Only Way Is Up. The Only Way Is Up for you. Now, do I sing a lot of songs for you? I seem to get a lot of songs for you as well. Now, you're saying you got to sweat and how to get off there. What's with the hamster? I can't even talk at the moment with you. Whew. Can't even talk. So I've got a lady coming around you. I feel like I've either had stroke or a dementia or something. I'm having trouble forming my words with you, and she's just wanting you to know that luck is changing for you. Okay? Changes. Now, did you just recently see a rainbow as well? Okay, we've had rain down here for the last couple of days, so I've been seeing a lot of rainbows, but she's talking about you seeing the rainbow, and okay, now I'm singing again, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, bloody Wizard of Oz with you. She's off on all sorts, this lady, but I'm going to say your luck will start changing for you. I am getting a number 4 for you, Justine. So, my people know with my numbers, they seem to be time frames. 4 days, I don't feel like it's in 4 days, possibly in the next four weeks, you'll find that there's been a big shift in energy around you for that. So I hope that helps you, darling. So thanks for watching me. Let's have a look at what's going on here. So Rick, settled, has it? We're all good now? Congratulations. That's been a long time coming too. It's it's sort of like I've lived what you guys have been going through, not to your extent, but I know exactly what's going on. Really, really happy for you. So long as you guys are happy, that's done. We can now move on to the next phase of our life. But thanks for letting me know. Yep. So when are we off to Greece? Because is that next week? Is it, or when are we off to Greece? Because I feel like that this is going to be celebration for you guys. Justine, lots of songs. Yeah, your mother. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Did we have birthday? We got birthday around you, Justine, or somebody's birthday? Because kicking up my heels and doing a little bit of a dance for celebrations with you too. Okay. Sham, is that you, Sham Murphy? Was it Tote Sunshine Coast? Have I got the right lady? Let me know. Because I got, I got a message from you and I just haven't, I've got so many messages to get back to from people, and it's like I'm really I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. I've got that that snowed under with work. I've got that much on my plate. Tomorrow I'm doing some filming for a project, and I really, really wish I had an extra day in my week to be able to get to the things that I need to. And Murphy's Law, every time you've got your days planned out, the universe will throw you a curveball and just take you all the plans that you've got off, and it puts you behind another week. And what I'm getting at, I'm sorry that I haven't gotten back to you. If that's Shah Murphy that has sent me a message, because I've got text messages to get back to. I know I've got other private messages to get back to. I know I've got my own personal messages to get back to with people. Time's just gotten away on me, and I will get to everybody eventually. Yeah, I wish I was flat out like a lizard drinking, to be honest with you. I'd like to be a lizard drinking. But look, it's just one of those things, and I'm looking forward to having the break with my girl, just to breathe for a little bit. Now, what were you saying? Did I see you back there, Justine? Lots of songs. Yep, I've got all that. Thank you. A friend just had her birthday, yeah, because Mum was just saying happy, talking about there was celebration or birthday. Okay. I think we all feel a little bit like that. And do you know what? This is the thing. Okay. I get, and I know a lot of you can relate to this as well. Now, it's not too much information, but when I have a shower, I get a lot of downloads from Spirit. That's my time to speak to Spirit and make plans for the day and let them know what I would like to achieve, what I would like to do, yada, 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 and anything that I need to know from them. And at the beginning of this year, I wrote in my diary the things that I wanted to achieve this year, and all the things that I wanted to do, down to, readings, this, that, I manifest it all. I put it out there to the universe. And then they give me things as well that they want me to do. And one of those things was to do three charity events, this year. So where I earn absolutely nothing, everything I earn goes back to charity. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. When was it? On Saturday. I think it was Saturday. That here we are halfway through the year, and I am yet to organise one charity event. So again, here I am. That's another thing I've put on my plate that I need to tackle in the next couple of weeks as well. So I am thinking about putting on a platform show here for Zoom, It'll be a private event, so the tickets, they will be for sale, tickets for sale, and everything from there, the proceeds for the ticket sales for the online platform will go directly to a charity. I'm yet to choose, but that is going to be one of my charity events. So I have been asked to do 3, and it's just occurred to me. That's why I said we're halfway through. I haven't even done one yet, so I will get to that. So just keep an eye out for that. Now, don't even know why I went off track with that. I'm so sorry. So Justine, you're saying your late father's birthday's coming up. Yep. So, okay, I think I might have just been talking about the shower because I'm trying to get you guys to connect more with your team as well, and let them guide you with a lot of these questions you give me. You've already got the answers in here for it. So listen to Spirit. Where else are we? Yeah, Tote Sunshine Coast. It's a bit of a tongue twister for me. It's my way of giving back, and I have it. Look, we're all born psychic. I have a gift. Okay, the universe has allowed me to make a living from this, and it's so I have the luxury of doing this full time, and I've been provided for, but I also have to give back in other ways as well. As you know, I do this every week, but I'm compelled to do a couple of charity events this year as well, and this is where it gets tricky because I'm very funny about where the money goes. All right. And again, sorry, it's outspoken Linda night tonight. Julie's not here to rein me in. I'm funny about charities. I'm funny about where the money goes because a lot of these charities, how much of the money that you raise actually gets to the people in need. Okay, because we have all these people that are employed, this, that, and it all gets filtered down and they all get their money before it actually gets to the people that it's needing. So that's why I really have to choose carefully because I want the money to go straight to the people in need. I don't want to be lining pockets of official people, office, or everybody else that's involved in it. Okay. So I guess you all understand what I'm talking about with that. Okay. And it's even like all these charities that come knocking and standing outside Coles and this and that. I ignore them. These people don't get money. So, yep, I will say it. I'll say it loud and clear. And so I know that you all understand. Thank you. You're all on board. We're all on the same page. But let's get back to some readings. What do you reckon? I think I've had a bit of a rant this evening. Okay. Gayleen, are you asking for me to sing a song for you? A song that pops into my head? What's the relevance of Dean Martin to you, darling? The crooner. I'm hearing Dean Martin and I'm hearing That's Amore. So, crooning. I'm hearing a lot of crooning around you. Really thirsty tonight too. Now, everything seems to have slowed up here. Can you still hear me? Am I still live? I've gone on a rant. They might have kicked me off. Okay. So, Anissa, do you see me being able to enjoy life without constantly looking over my shoulder soon? And please, was that a bit of a DV situation, sweetheart? Okay. What's the legals around you too, darling? Picking up legals. So has that all up, finished, done? Because I have to acknowledge that as well for you. This is for Anissa. Okay. Now, the thing is, I am being shown here with you that in terms of finances and that will pick up for you in the next 3 months as well. All right. So have you done the legals and that? Because I'm assuming everything's been signed off or whatever as well. We've got a couple of kiddies involved with this as well because they're still in the area, aren't they? Still in the area. I'm just hearing still in the area. Still in the area. There'll be the occasional backhander underlying threat, but I'm being shown, yes, it will get better for you. Again, they're giving me the number 3. So I don't feel like it's 3 weeks. So I feel like we're looking at 3 months with this, with you. Okay, so just hang in there, darling. Just hang in there. There is many support groups for things of that nature as well, which I'm pretty certain you're well aware of as well. So please consider utilising those services as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there. What? Oh, look at that. 8:47. Who wants to pull some cards? Okay, so no kiddies. I feel like I've got the energy of two younger people around you. That's the thing. Okay, just take that on board. I'm feeling 2 younger energies. Okay, so let's just have a look. So what do you want to do? The blunts and the fluffies again, and the angels. What do you reckon? Okay. All right. We'll go the blunts. They're tarots, by the way. Okay. God, I got to sort these cards out. Fluffies. Hang on. All right. Now, again, blunt cards are Rider-Waite tarots. Got one set there. The fluffy cards, we are working with the Modern Oracle deck. And shall we do the angel cards also tonight again? Because they seem to be pretty popular. So these are the angel answers. These are good if you've got questions. You want an answer to a question, a particular question. Sorry, I should have tied my hair back too. Rick's after a fluffy tonight. You're not going with the blunts tonight, love. All right, now hit me up. I'll do 10 minutes of these. I'll try to get to as many of you as I can. Let me just get sorted here. So I'm all set to go. This is like once I'm out of it's like a racehorse and I'm off. Right, here we go. So Aurora is after an angel card. Angel card. Okay, so you are getting tonight, darling. You're saying ask for help from others, but you want a love card. So I'll pull you another one. And then it's improving health as well. So they're not wanting to answer you about your love question this evening. Have you already asked me a question about that? So Miriam is asking for a blunt. So I'll give you a blunt, Miriam. So Miriam, you have the 4 of Cups. The cup in tarot represents the emotions. Now, this here, for you in particular, I feel like I need to talk about either you or somebody around you where they don't like taking advice. It's like they're being offered advice, how to deal with a certain situation or helped out of a situation, but they don't like the help that's coming in. Very, very stubborn person. So possibly I've got a stubborn person around you. I do feel like I need to pick up on I can't even talk, a younger energy around you. So I feel like I need to talk about possibly a child around you as well, not taking aboard any information. Totes Sunshine is asking for a blunt, darling. So for you, I've got Pentacles. It's Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Pentacles represents wealth, finances, education, material things. In this case, situations, do I, don't I, weighing up options for you. So I feel like I need to be talking about possibly something to do around business or work with you and decisions needing to be made with that. Okay, trust your intuition, darling. Anita is asking for an angel card. Angel, for you, darling, you have a compromise. Whatever your question is, they're saying you need to compromise here, darling. Hope that helps you. Bill Bland is asking for a blunt, please. Thank you for the pleases are all really nice. Thank you for that. You have the King of Swords. Now, swords in tarot represents thoughts. For me, also, generally, if I pull a King of Swords, it represents to me something to do around legals and something to do or somebody around authority as well. So you may find yourself dealing with this in the next week, something to do around legal or authority in the next week for you. Now, Scott's asking for an angel. Now, is this for love, Scott? Okay, you have. If it's for love, it says you're ready. That's your answer, Scott, from the angels. Christine's asking for a blunt, please. We'll just go over here. Now, you have the Six of Swords here. Again, I'll say swords represents thoughts. And you can see here, this is some form of moving on. It's demonstrating that there's some form of moving on here with you. So if you find yourself in a situation this week with rocky waters, choppy waters, understand that you are moving on to smoother sailing waters, darling. So there is a moving forward with you this week. Now, Amanda is asking for a blunt, please, as well. We have here the Star card. This is a major arcana, so a few changes around you in the next week. Star card for me, I do like to pull the Star card because I also take this as a wish card. You know, wish upon a star, good things are shining down on you, things are looking up for you. But it's also a reminder to make sure you got one firmly planted on the ground and 1 foot else in the water. So balance here. Okay, so water represents emotions as well. Okay, so hope that helps you. Sue Ann, I know you're from South Africa, watching me over there on YouTube. You would love a blunt card, please. Okay, let's pull a blunt card for you, darling. Okay, so here I have the Four of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, as I said, represents work, career, education, finances, material things. This here is all about keeping something close to you and not revealing. So you can see here, he's hanging on to things, hanging on to everything, dear life. Doesn't want everybody to know what he's got here. So I feel like I need to pass that message on to you, to whatever your thoughts, dreams are, what your ideas are this week. Just keep it to yourself and not be careful who you go revealing things to. Too much too soon. I'm just hearing for you. So I hope that helps you. Michelle Hill is asking, sorry, I've got to do it all one-handed now. I've got the cat on here. She's rounding me up for bed. Michelle Hill is asking for angel card, darling. So you have here, the situation will improve. So whatever your question is, they're saying that the situation will improve for you. Symphony Rose is asking for a blunt card. So we'll go another tarot card for you, darling. Okay, you have the Ten of Swords. Looks pretty nasty, doesn't it? Ten of Swords again. Sword represents the thoughts, but it's always dark before yeah. So I'm going to say things getting for you, darling. Okay. Who else have we got here? Cat Rogers is asking for a blunt, please. Cat Rogers. So we have for you another major arcana, which is the High Priestess. High Priestess is, hang on, you're going to jump off or stay? You never know what you want to do. High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. So is that you? Do you only tell people what they need to know, not tell them the whole story? Is there an air of mystery around you as well? Okay, they're also saying, listen to your intuition. High Priestess, very, very intuitive. Listen to your intuition this week. It will not let you down. Never lets you down, but particularly this week, there may be a few things going on around you that you really need to listen to your intuition. Okay, hang on. Where are we? So Athena's asking for a fluffy. Okay, come to me. You're going to hate me. You got fix your diet, make positive changes and detox. So last thing you want to hear before you're heading off overseas, lovely, but you might want to wait until you get back overseas for that one. So that's your fluffy that you got for this week. But I think you're probably sitting there laughing. I know you're laughing, and but I bet you it's got some element of truth to it as well. Now, Bree is asking for a blunt. Okay, so Bree, you have, okay, the Emperor. The Emperor is another major arcana. So when I think about major arcanas, it's like changes, major changes going around you. And so sometimes the Emperor will represent somebody else in your life. And the Emperor is also somebody who likes to control things or take control. So this may be you in the next week where you need to take control of some situations or a certain situation. Okay, so just keep that in mind there. Now, if you are asking me about the timing of something or you're waiting for some news, the Emperor to me represents Aries month, which is, in fact, the Emperor does represent an Aries. And so we're looking at mid-March through to mid-April. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Deb Kitchen is asking for an angel. Sorry, I've got to do all this with one hand. It's a little bit hard. You're ready. You are ready. Whatever your question is, they're saying you are ready. Gayleen is asking for a blunt, please. So Gayleen, for you, darling. You have the Four of Swords. We're getting a lot of swords again this evening. Swords, as I keep saying, represents thoughts. But here, if you look at this picture, he's exhausted. He's having a rest. Okay, but I feel like this is what you're feeling like as well at the moment. Quite exhausted and needing a little bit of rest here. This also reminds us to take a little bit of time out for ourselves and a little bit of self-care as well. I love seeing this card because this card also represents meditation and reflection as well. So that just asks to be a little bit mindful with that over the next week. So I hope that helps you. Now, Kylie is asking for an angel. Let's pull you out here. Sorry. Cat comes first. You know that. Cat comes first. So we've got here for you. Hang on, who asked for the angel? I missed that one. It was Kylie, was that? I'll look track now. The angel, I'm pretty certain this is for you, Kylie. The answer is within the next few months for you. Am I frozen? Am I still going? Okay. Still with me, guys? I seem to be frozen down there. I'm frozen there. Semi-frozen there. Okay. So Kim is asking for a blunt, please. Okay. You got the Fool, darling. Love the Fool card. It's got nothing to do about being a fool. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, and it's about the journey. Tarot deck is about the Fool's journey. Now, I love seeing this card because it reminds us of childlike innocence, and I know you can relate to that and your family. And it's also a reminder to you you can tackle anything, darling. It's about, Fool is also about taking that leap of faith. It's about trusting the universe, taking that plunge, to understanding that the universe has your back. So that is your message for you for the next week. So I hope that helps you. Sharon Bell is asking for a fluffy. Let's pull you out of fluffy, darling. So, okay, you like this one. You got money, wealth, and prosperity. So you might want to go and buy a lotto ticket this week. Don't ask me for the lotto numbers, because if I knew the lotto numbers, I wouldn't give them to anybody. I'd keep them myself. But yeah, good luck with you around finances for the next week for you. Okay. Now, who else have we got here? Zika, you have to tell me what you want. I don't choose for people, sweetheart. Michelle Wright is after a blunt, and we can hear my child out here. Now, Michelle Wright, you have my dreaded blasted tower card here. So I'm sorry, darling, there might be some sudden changes in your life in the next week. A lot of people are terrified of this card because it's sudden, but I also see this as a warning to people as well. If you keep getting signs and synchronicities and knowing that you need to be changing things and you're not, there's going to become a point here where the universe will say, enough's enough, and the universe will pull that rug out from under your feet and you'll have no control over this. So if you're finding yourself in a position where you need to be making some decisions, here's your warning, lovely. So I'll leave that there. And I've got a little one down here. Where are you, darling? Okay. My shoulder's up. Hope her father's not watching, because I will get into trouble because she's still out of bed and it's 9 p.m. Okay. Say night to everybody, darling. You can go and hop into bed. Hard for you, darling. So I'm getting quite a lot of major arcanas this tonight also, as well as the swords. But the sun is, for me, is a big fat yes. I love seeing that card. If you're looking for confirmation of something, that's your answer there. It's a big fat yes. It's a good luck card. I absolutely love that card, darling. So I hope that helps you. Now, yes, darling? I've got a child that's obsessed with aeroplanes. I've got a child that's obsessed with A380s, and a child that thinks that she's going to be flying an A380. And she has a collection of all different types of planes behind me. A380s, 737s, 787s. She'll name them all for you. 747s and
Qantas.
The Qantas planes and the Emirates planes. And
Wait. And
she asked me, we got school holidays, and I got asked, where are we going this weekend? Where are we going?
And a Boeing 787. A
Yeah.
Boeing 7878.
Okay, darling. Now go to bed.
Fly.
Go to bed.
Fly.
Go to bed.
Fly.
Good night.
Okay.
Rick's asking for a fluffy. Okay, Rick will give you a fluffy. Right, you got no need to worry. No need to worry. See, right there. Don't worry about it. Tiger Lily, yes, I did. I gave the sun card for you. So the sun is a yes. Whatever your question is, it's a yes. It's a happy card. It's a good luck card for you. Melinda Hambrook is asking for a blunt. Let's go with you, Melinda. We have for you the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, as you know, represents business, work, career, finances, education. Knights are doing cards. Knights also offers coming in. So this could do an offer to do with work, it could be to do with education as well, it could do with a promotion. Either way, I'm being shown something to do with money crossing your palm as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Radek, I love her fascination for aeroplanes. My son also loves aeroplanes, and my fam, whenever they travel, they collect an aeroplane from the airline for him. Yeah, yes, you can have an angel card too. Lovely. So I've learnt now I get planes from the airports now when I travel and I bring them back. Okay, Radek, your answer or your card, is a year from now. Wait for that to adjust. So whatever your question is, it's saying a year from now. Okay, Elise is asking for a blunt. Put that down, child. No, we'll do that. So Elise, you have the 9 of Wands. Did I pull up any wands this evening? I don't think I did.
No.
Wands are action cards. And you'll see here that these ones are not moving anywhere. They're stagnant. In fact, they've been pushed into the ground. And I call this my wounded warrior card. And it's like now the line's been drawn in the sand and boundaries have been put in place here. So you may find yourself in a situation, or you may be in this where you are right now, where boundaries need to be put into place with some people. And again, I'm going to say this will be in the next week for you. So I hope that helps you. Now, I've come up and I've gone over time again, guys. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to sign off. It's after 9. I need to get this little one to bed because she's read the riot act and she's not supposed to come out. And we're going to talk about it after we get off here. But I will be in Tamworth this weekend for the show on Friday night at Tamworth Services Club and then the expo over the weekend. Now, I'm just thinking I will be back next week. I am taking a couple of weeks because it's school holidays. I don't really do private readings during that time. I do have a workshop coming up on Sunday, the 21st of July at Port Kembla. It's an all-day development workshop if anybody's interested. All the details are on my Facebook. .setmore.com. I think just frozen again. Let's have a look. On the internet, honestly. Okay. Now frozen, haven't I? We still got you there, guys? Yeah. It goes, it's okay for a while, and then it just freezes again. And as I said, I'll be back for private readings from the 23rd. And to book a private reading, I do them face-to-face, or I do them via Zoom or phone readings. It's across the bottom there, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. If you want to just go to that link and you'll be able to see my availabilities and to book yourself in. Goulburn, I will be there on Friday the 26th of July. So I've got about four spots left for Goulburn if anybody's in the Goulburn area. But I will call it a night there. I'm tired, and I know it's going to take her another hour before she goes to sleep. So good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Always a pleasure to have you here, and hopefully next week we will have better reception. Fingers crossed. So thanks, everybody. Stay safe, be safe, and I will see you all next week. See ya. Bye.